twitches. Got some fatal pushes here. I kind of want maybe an extra fatal push over a Dreadbore, but we're going to run it as is. Fatal pushes, rack effects, thought seizes, Raven's Crimes, Inquisitions, Wrench Mines. We're going to go after our opponent's hands like crazy. Hopefully play some Kroxas, get some Lilianas out. Blow things up with Bantus. Let's go. Red rack it is. Is that an automated standing desk? Yes, it is. Goes up and down. Goes up and down. I do a lot of sitting at desks all day. So at work and at home, I have a sit-stand desk. All right. Let's go. I'm going to just keep this. Opponent skips their draw step. It's exactly where we want them. They have no idea what they're about to be just hit with. They're going to be hit with a train. Excellent. Not black mana. Excellent. Serum Visions. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right. Let's get going here with a red rack in Modern. Hopefully everyone's having a good time. Oh gosh, they put 2 on top. They put 2 on top. I'm panicking. I'm unsure, unclear what I'm gonna do here. Lead with Inquisition. Alright. Woo, and as foretold, the Crashing Footfalls. Oh boy, is it charm? I'm gonna take the Crashing. Then we're gonna get something else. Taking the Crashing because they have to top deck another Crashing for their Electro Dominance to be in response to like an Inquisition or a Thoughtseize. Next turn here, I'm going to take As Foretold or Electro Dominance. They're going to counter one of these with a Is It Charm. So we'll start with... I'm going to start with a Thoughtseize because they're likely to counter this. Then I don't take the 2 damage. Nope, can't pay for that. It is Rhinos. This is an interesting list to be battling against. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and Inquisition. I'm probably going to take the As Foretold here. The reason for taking this is a lot harder for me to deal with. The Electro Dominance, I can find another way to make it discard. So I'm going to take the As Foretold. We'll probably then be playing a Lily and then a Shrieking. And seeing if we can't get my opponent's hand size a little bit lower. Uh-oh. Ancestral Visions. Okay. Woo! Scary times. Woo, that was scary. Alright. Let's go ahead and get a Lily down. Lily down. I like this Lava Claw, but I'd like to get both of these down as well. Up we go, pass turn. Nice. How did it go? Thread of Length? Do we need them to be on the play with this deck? No, because when I first played this deck, I kept taking the play and we still were winning every now and then, so you don't have to be on the play, but it helps. Opponent's cantripping like a boss here. Cantripping like a boss. Land. Cool. I like that they're playing their lands. Greater Gargadon. Suspended. Okay, I'm going to make them discard here. I can safely discard my Fatal Push. We're going to do that and double rack them up. Let's see. Rack is a little more valuable. I guess they're tapped out of a counterspell. 2/2. Nice. Oops. Whatever, I'll just tap out. Show them who's boss. Nice. 2/2's not bad. I applaud that. Yield, 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 yield. Damage, 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 damage. Alright, 2 cards in hand. Active Liliana here. Plays an As Foretold. Oh, and Ancestral Visions. No! I need a discard spell again. Discard plus Liliana. It's a discard spell. We'll play it. Make them discard. Discard. They might take damage here too. This was on time. Depends what they pitch. Alright, they don't take any damage. We go up here with Lilium past turn. I need to play that black sack an enchantment card. Probably. Alright, rack effects. As Foretold effects, Greater Gargadon effects. Effects, effects, effects. Many effects. What's interesting is that a restore balance doesn't really hurt us too much. I don't believe, because it's what, creatures and lands in hand? Doesn't hit enchantments and artifacts, because then they have a enchantment anyway. I don't believe it has anything to do with planeswalkers either. This is looking good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rhinos. This isn't looking good for them. You have 1 card in hand. Rhinos. Mega Rhinos. He'd have to discard down to 0. Truth. Alright, we'll just make them discard, and even if they do something wild and crazy here, I have Kroxa coming out of the bin here. They're going to take 6 here, go to 1. 8. And this is at 8, so I don't believe they can get enough here to suddenly put this out. So I believe we've got them. I don't see how they can get out of this. See, it's like rack on a stick here. It's tasty. It's rack on a stick. Ancestral Visions. What? What? At least I get to make them discard a card and just hope they don't have, like, exactly remand. This turn is obviously Rhino's hitting Liliana. Rhino power. Wrecked? What? You're silly. You're silly. What? Should have kept mouth shut? Huh? I'm confused. I'm confused. What are you talking about? So this will make them discard a card, which makes Rack lethal. And if they have only lands, then this is lethal. So, anyway. He drew 4. Pretty sure he drew 3. All right. Davriel seems interesting. Funeral Charm seems interesting. K-Command is a maybe, but not very good. Bantus is weak. I don't know about this waste knot. We'll keep it in for the time being. I'll take 2 Dreadbores as well. Just bring these 3 in. Pretty much just bringing in any extra discard I have here. We're doing this because realistically my opponent's just going to put creatures onto the battlefield really quickly. And I have 2 Fatal Pushes, but I just don't want to be trying to pick off random pairs of Rhinos or the Greater Gargadon. I need to be trimming out their hand. Yeah, no. He was at 0 cards. He drew 3, and then I had the Kroxa in the graveyard anyway. Plus, I top decked an Inquisition, which probably would have hit something, but it was safer to do the Kroxa in case he had 3 lands. All right. Opponent mulligans to 6. On that note, we'll go ahead and keep and play wild stuff with my opponent. We'll play, I guess, Rack out first. Maybe. It's the promo Rack. Yeah, the draw 3 though. Make them discard. We were good. So we kept 7. My opponent mulls to 6. I don't think that was the smartest thing to do, unfortunately for them. But part of it. Has anyone put in more than 1? Ooh. Alright, this hand got a little bit better here. Let's go ahead and fetch. Blood Crypt. I will attempt a Thoughtseize. Maybe I can trim out something that matters a lot here. They have a counter? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Red mana. Dang. Getting Electro Dominance on turn 1. Well, suppose I'll take an As Foretold here. Alright, well I got 2 Rhinos to beat. They play the land, restore balance. I guess I just Kroxa here. We need lands. I think I'm just dead. Oh. Oh. I need another one of those? It's Rack and kill a Rhino. I need another Fatal Push here because I took so much at the beginning. Well, that was a good hand from them. Suspends another crashing. Yep. That's a bummer. I'm gonna do it just to see all the damage that I would have done. Actually, it won't really matter. Because Kroxa is not gonna do an extra 3 here. And doesn't stay in, so we'll just concede. I guess I shouldn't go so crazy with the fetch shock and stuff, but I guess I needed red, and I was gonna need double black for the Wrench Mine as well. Dang. That was a wicked turn. Do I bring in like a Terminate or 2 just in case that happens again? That just seems weak. Alright, let's take the Kulgan's command out, bring a Terminate in. I'll take a Funeral Charm out for 1 more Terminate. We'll submit. Yeah, I think I was pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and bring in a pair of Terminates as well. Do I always... yeah. You always go second. This is a terrible hand. Look at this garbage hand. It's just nothing. But yeah, you usually go second. Alright. Uncle DB, you here? Let's see what happens. Opponent's gone to 5. They're going for the nuts again. That crazy loon. Can we brew Titan Cocoa Play Euro and Kroxa with Hushbringer? Oh boy. Oh boy. This one's for you, Uncle DB. It's a one of in the deck. We found it. By the way, we found the 2 cards that we were suggested. Let's see if they work for us. Alright, here we go. Blackmail. I'm basically not going to see one of the cards. So it's almost like a Thoughtseize. It's almost like one. It can hit lands, yes. Alright, they're showing me an Opt, a Thought Scour, and a Restore Balance. We don't know if they have another land. I probably have to take the Restore Balance. Could be the Opt. But I'm thinking the Restore Balance, right? Because what if they have land? I mean, I guess if they even have Electro Dominance here, the land, it won't matter too much. I guess the Opt is card selection where Thought Scour is not. Let's take the Opt. Alright, Balance and Thought Scour. We'll see where this goes. They Thought Scour themselves. Steam Vents. Alright, so they have Balance and Unknown cards. It's one too many Lilianas, but that's okay. Waste not it is. Past turn. Here we go. Here we go, folks. Land. Oh, man. I hate you already, opponent. I hate you already, opponent. Don't ask for told me. Don't do it. Oh, they didn't do it. We're saved. We'll attempt a Liliana here. This might get countered. Ooh. I'm going to keep this extra Liliana. I'll get rid of the Blood Crypt because this Bloodstained Mire can go fetch a basic swamp if I need it. Ooh. Draw a card. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Alright, what is it? My opponent's turn. We'll just F6 here. It looks like we get to F6. Let's go ahead and do some discarding with Liliana. We know it's balance plus something else. So I'm going to discard a land here. So we get some mana here. I'm going to Inquisition them. I can take Crashing. Now we draw a card. I'm so greedy, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Play a Liliana. Keep new Liliana. Uptick. I don't think I need the Fatal Push. We draw a card. Play a land. Well, we'll hold both of these lands. Pass turn. Your go, opponent. You're empty-handed. I need to find a rack. Need to find a rack. Rack 'em, rack 'em, rack 'em. Yes. One down. Thoughtseize into Kroxa. Kroxa was fine. That would work. Got one. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, immediate. Yes. Instantly queued. Alright, let's play first. Keep. Noting, I kept and played first. Because I'm a bad rack player. My opponent's going to mull because they don't see it coming. I did dig 3 deep. It's true. Ah, they mulligan. Look at that. The mind games. Mulligan to 6. Got him. They're not even going to expect rack because I lead with the cliffs. They have no idea what's about to kill them. Alright, we got Goblin. Serum. Goblin Electromancer. Goodbye. Get out of here. Storm it is. Spire Bluff. Serum Visions. Places cards on bottom or top, bottom or top, bottom or top, bottom or top. Two on top. Oh, hot steel. Well then, I think I'm gonna wrench mine them this turn. Blow their hand up some more. And then we'll blackmail and Kroxa them. And now they're crying on the inside. They're gonna put a Past in Flames in the yard. I know it. Ah! You're good. You're good. I was just explaining. Draw 3, and we have the Kroxa. Well, good. Remand and Gifts. Interesting. They wanted to keep their lands in the Serum Visions. Get them. Trying to. Immediate Serum Visions. Instantaneous. So we're going to play this land out. I wonder if they're going to have 3 cards or 4 cards. I guess I could Kroxa first, then they have to discard whatever, and then I get my pick after. What is that? It's got a heart? That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, let's Kroxa first here. What's funny is I'm not even close to having enough to get Kroxa back. I guess I should have maybe Bloodstained Mired. Anyway, we're going to take... They're going to discard a card they don't care about, and then we're going to blackmail them and take the best of the last 2 cards. We are flooding a little bit. Flooding a little bit. How's everyone's F&M gone? I think some people are getting back from F&Ms. F&Ms. M&Ms. Monday Magics, Friday Night Magics. Hey, Kyle. Thank you for the follow. Hiro Hesiang. Papa as well. Some good follows tonight, guys. Thank you so much. We're hitting some crazy stuff here. Oh, there's a Past in Flames. That's dangerous. That card's dangerous. What do I take here? We can take the land. That's probably fine. I'll probably get this Past in Flames later. We'll take the land. Take the land. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more card in the yard. Manamorphose. Need one more card in the yard so that Kroxa can come in and start bashing face. Manamorphose. Manamorphose. Uh-oh. Into. Baral. Alright, well that's the last card I need for the graveyard. We know it's a Past in Flames, so this Inquisition doesn't hit. And we play our land, we fetch. And we'll be set up next turn with Kroxa. But it's kind of dangerous because I'm going to put the Past in Flames into the yard. But I guess the Past in Flames will cost more then. We'll see. I won't say Storm needs a super critical mass of cards, but they definitely need a few to get going. So maybe Kroxa can keep them in check. And they already used 2 Manamorphoses. I'm afraid of like a Desperate Ritual here. Manamorphose is dangerous as well. So Past in Flames in hand and a draw. Let's see what they draw here. A couple dangerous cards for them to draw. Spire Bluff. They cast Past in Flames. And now they have enough to do all these Manamorphoses plus this Desperate Ritual. This is bad. And now their hand will be full of stuff. I think we lost. Not good. Not good. Alright, Leyland of the Void's definitely coming in here. Ashiok. Davriel. Terminates. I suppose they could somewhat fizzle here. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. It was a really good top deck. I believe that. I believe that. They gotta happen. It's good for our opponents to get those top decks. And if we had the Past in Flames in the graveyard, they would have had an extra land anyway, but they would have hit the Spire Bluff Canal. I'll ditch both rituals here, but I don't think it matters because they have that Past in Flame. Wonder if I should just concede out of the kindness of my heart. Especially since I can't probably strip them of the cards that they have in their hand. So even if I top deck, say, Liliana, get to play this Kroxa or anything like that, it's just not a lot of cards. Even a Wrench Mine's only 2. Don't concede unless it's an infinite combo. But we're not winning this. And we can just kind of chill and hang out, but there's no winning line for us. They have 2 Past in Flames in the graveyard. They have 3 mana. They've got 5 cards in hand. Easily 1 or 2 of those could be a land at this point. So they'll definitely get to Past in Flames in the future. The way they're casting things, they're pretty much set up. Probably have empty or at least Grape Shot here. I just think if you were in paper, I would tell you to concede. We can like sit here and chat while our opponent's clock runs down, but in paper, I would tell you to concede at this point. Alright. Goblin. Well, maybe we get a turn here. Couple turns. There you go. All right. Well, we'll see what we can do from this point. We'll see. I'm going to play the Kroxa out of the graveyard here. That way we have a big boy in play. Click that last one. And it does make them discard. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then we can actually play this one. We can keep, obviously, the 6/6. And then we can make them discard, swing, make them discard. Maybe I get a discard here. So maybe. Alright. Opponent has plenty of mana available to them. They have gone through all 4 Manamorphoses, so they don't have generate mana and cantrips. So that's good. Gave them the win anyway. Alright, so here's the gifts, guys. How are we winning this? I don't know. Everything's so cheap now because they have Goblin and Baral. Now I can concede? No, we already went this far. We're going all the way. You guys made me go this far. We're going all the way here. Like I said, in paper I'd concede. If I was not streaming, I would also concede at this point. Pray he's bad at Magic, but that doesn't make us a better Magic player. I'd rather my opponents play properly, best blinds, best plays. That way I'm better. That way I get better when I go to events. I'm debating on whether I should go to an event tomorrow. And if I go to the event, hoping my opponents are going to play badly, it's just the wrong mental state to be in. How many rituals have they used? They've used 1, 2, 3. We have a ritual, empty, and gifts. Currently storm count is 1. It'd be kind of interesting to like just give them the empty and the gifts. This would be kind of interesting. Let's go that line. Forcing your opponent to show their lines is not bad play either. No, just in paper at this point it would be probably not a bad idea to at least... There's an empty, so they have gifts in hand. They're gonna make a few little goblins. They're not gonna attack here either. Alright, let's go ahead and swing. Swing. This is an easy chump block for them. Pretty easy. At least I'm making them discard, and that's why we are swinging. Let's see what they do discard. Discards an opt. They can't let this come through, right? Be a lot of damage. Wow. Wow. Alright. We're gonna keep the, obviously, the Titan that's tapped here. Because the other one gets escape, or not escape, but it gets tossed back to the yard. Because it was cast from hand. The big thing here is I'm making them discard just another card here. They're messing up big time. Oh, they're down to 6 now. Fiery Islets here. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to take 7, go to 11. They have gifts and 2 unknowns. Plus a Past in Flames. So I can't imagine I see where they've screwed up. So they cast the gifts from hands. They're just going to storm out a whole bunch here and then play an Empty the Warrens that's super wide. Attack for 7. Put me to 11, and then I've got nothing going on here. I suppose our hope here is that they leave themselves with only one card in hand, which is possible because they have just the Remand. Or they don't have much blue here, necessarily. And if they were to do that and have one card in hand, I could attack. And then if they pitch it and it's not a spell, and I get a rack effect, we could win on upkeep. I don't have bolts in this list. I actually don't have the list in that listing either. Sorry. I think I have it from another night. Let me see here. I do. This is the list we're playing, or very close to it. All right, so we have a repeal, a remand, a pyretic, and a desperate here. The repeal bounces Kroxa here. I really kind of don't care about. Draws them a card. The Desperate Rituals lets them go super wide with empty, and then they have some mana here and they can still bounce. I guess I do have Bantus, yeah. They're just gonna repeal this. They can repeal and remand. I suppose I've been repeal and remand here and make them do the Past in Flames and go kind of all in on that. And then they'll use one of these, so they'll only have 2 blue left. So they can cast only 2 blue spells. Now if they find like Grape Shot, we lose anyway. So they cast Past in Flames. They could cast Gifts again. They have 2 Gifts down there. What can they do? At this point, they could probably Gifts for a Grape Shot. If they Gifts here for a Grape Shot, then they can Pyretic, Pyretic, Desperate, Pyretic, Pyretic, Past in Flames, and then their Grape Shot. I think that would kill me. Looks like what they might be doing here. We're playing to the out that they don't go get Grape Shot right here. For whatever reason, they only remain with the 1 card in hand. We swing, we remove that. It's a land or something else, and we have a rack effect. Nice, finally someone playing Modern. Alright, if this has a Grape Shot in it, then we lose. Alright, Thread of Length. Have a good night. Thanks for the good luck in the league. Appreciate it. What do I think of Lotus Storm? That's not a modern deck. It's okay. It's a Pioneer deck. At least the one I'm thinking of. Alright, there's Grape Shot. I'm gonna bin Grape Shot and Pyretic Ritual here. They get an island and they're opt. There's a modern variant of Lotus Storm. I'm not familiar with it. Oh, the Twiddle Storm deck? I don't think that deck's worth playing. Alright, so my opponent's got it here. We're just going to concede so they don't have to stack all these. I guess it's true, but I guess I never really cared about that deck. So, anyway. Alright. Leyline of the Void, some more discard pieces here. The Ashioks are okay as well. Waste Knot doesn't feel very good, but it could be okay. Not feeling Bantus, honestly. My opponent goes wide on us. We probably just lose anyway. You know what I haven't seen? Is a Raven's Crime. Crime might be too slow. Pull some of those out. But yeah, I haven't seen a Raven's Crime this entire league so far. Alright, Ashioks are pretty good. Keeps the graveyard in check, as is the Leyline. Davriel is just another Planeswalker in place of Liliana here. Helps with the rack effects. And the Funeral Charm's just a nice way to add some extra discard. Raven's Crime might be a little bit better than the Funeral Charm. Please tell you this deck is amazing right now. Can't say. We're going to keep this hand. We have a Leyline of the Void here. We have a Thoughtseize, double rack effects, and a Fatal Push. Seems good. Plus I'll draw. Yeah, it could be good. I don't know. It's been doing all right. Wouldn't call it anything special. I think the Skelemental list we played earlier was better. But I like this. It's got some cool stuff going on. Yeah, Skelementals was hot. I like that one. That was a solid deck. Alright, let's just plop this in. Let's go ahead and Thoughtseize something away. Nice and juicy. Baral, Desperate Manamorphoses. Wow. Alright, well I'm going to take a Manamorphose because I have this spell for the Baral. But that's pretty ritual heavy hand there. And they hit their land too. Alright, well luckily I get to kill the Baral. I kill the Baral. I guess I put a rack effect into play, but I don't see them really ditching any more cards here until they can play something else. So I'm gonna have to find like a Liliana and then slowly get them with some other discard effects. Reoccurring with Thunderkin's fun. Alright, what's my opponent doing? They played the land drop and they have these three cards. They're going to cast a Manamorphose. I guess they're just looking for the Baral or something, or like a rack, or I don't know. Alright, Liliana was a good top deck. I get to play her out now, make them discard again, and then I get the rack effect. This is really nice. Looking solid. Got rid of a Pyretic Serum Visions cast. Oh, I tend to play very fast Amulet. Sometimes I play too fast. People don't particularly like it. Much fast. Oh, they played the land out too. I like this guy. Jamming the lands. And a Lava Claw. Nice. Alright. 2 rack effects plus Lava Claw. An ability to always check their hand one. Feels pretty good. You prefer my fast play? Sometimes I make a mistake because I'm playing a little too fast, but I do like playing a little quicker. Let's go ahead and hook this guy up. Swing in. My normal speed's comfortable to watch. That's good. That's good. I appreciate that. It's good to know. Good to know. Alright, we have a gifts, it looks like. Oh, Factor Fiction. Holy crap. Alright. Huh, this is weird. I don't know what to do. I think I want to separate the fact or fiction out and do something maybe like this. Alright. It's probably the best thing. The Remand and the Opt can draw cards. So they decide to keep fact and empty here. So they're going to cast another fact, it looks like. Yeah, we really don't care about the counters. We're smacking with Lava Claw. Smacking around. Alright, they're going to just cast this. Holy crap. Alright. What are they going to want here? Maybe something like this. Aria is what they want. So maybe like Aria 1 land. Encourage them to play the 1 land. I like this split. They'll probably play the 1 land and the Aria. Oh, nope. They just take a lot more cards, so they're not taking any damage here. Fair enough. Now they can play a land here and opt. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Well, we're going to play our land out. I think... if I split, I'm obviously splitting 3 and 2. I don't think that's very good with Pyretic because they just keep the 3. I think I just go up here one more time. Bash in with Lava Claw. And then if they try to do something with Ritual to get more Empty the Warrens tokens, then we hit them a little bit wider with the Shrieking and the Rack effects. I'm going to hit for 2 as well here. I can actually hit for 3. So we'll hit for 3. That pump effect. So this takes them to 8. Alright, and we have Liliana. Pump up the power. Let's move it. Yeah. Or the jams. Alright, they Pyretic. What are we going to do? Opt and empty. Okay, they Pyretic, opt. They'll empty here. I can uptick Liliana, and I'll put them at 1 card. And as long as it's not like another Factor Fiction, that'll be some damage. They play a land. Uh-oh. That's terrifying. 2 cards, 1's empty. Yeah, they did. Just taking as many cards as possible. We split it fairly well, I think. Proving Factor Fiction is a card to be considered in Modern. Repeals my Shrieking Affliction and gets to then play an empty. Nice. Okay. We get a lot of tokens. 2, 4, 6, 8. I get to play Shrieking down and hit them for 6, and then they have to top deck. Yeah, I like this. We just play our land, Shrieking Affliction, discard. I can block with Lava Claw if I want to. If they want to kill Liliana, they've got to do good stuff here. They stop being patient, yeah. So this puts them to 2 here. I can block with Lava Claw to keep Liliana in case they have a draw 3, which would be Factor Fiction. I split 2 and 3, and then I can uptick. All right, 5 minutes. I think I want this extra Liliana. Probably don't. Let's take 1 Ashiok out for 1 Liliana. Let's take... Hold on. You want a Bantu's Reckoning? Maybe Davriel just doesn't make sense here. Davriel's like supposed to be helping win the game though. I'm gonna run it back. I don't know. Something tells me I have the right mix of cards. Don't mess with it. Just go. That's true. I can help get Kroxa out with an Ashiok in play. Crap. This is him with 7 cards in it. I probably have to mulligan, even though I like that ley line. Too many racks. This could get somewhere. Gosh, and I don't want to pitch any of this. What I could do here is I could put Lava Claw into play first. I could get rid of this blackmail and then just do a Wrench Mine. And then the Dreadbore plus Kroxa isn't a bad play. Get rid of the blackmail because they can just put whatever, and I'm not playing it on turn 1 here. All right, let's go. Tap land, go. Don't ruin me, opponent. Alright, so are we dreadboring or wrench mining here? Or sorry, Kroxa or Wrench Mine? Probably just the Wrench Mine. Watch out for Veil of Summer. They don't have any green. Alright, let's just Wrench Mine them here. That way I can then Lily, and then we can get Kroxa going here soon. Alright, Shenanigans and a Manamorphose has been binned. Those are good cards. Those are good cards. Alright, Serum Visions. If I get like a Thoughtseize, I might Kroxa plus Thoughtseize. Because they did have a Spell Pierce in their deck. Alright, so we had an Opt as well and a Serum Visions. They splash for it? Okay, we haven't seen any green, but good to know. Oh, snap. What am I supposed to do? Ashiok seems good because it stops a lot of things. A lot of things. I already have double red. This will stop gifts and it will get rid of their graveyard here. It also helps turn on Kroxa here. We're gonna go ahead and mill them first. Just to nail a few interesting cards here. I hit 3 rituals. It's not bad. Alright. Fatal Push isn't a bad card to see here. What do you got? Like a Spell Pierce or a Mand or something? Wonder if I can get this Liliana down. Let's go for her. Oh, yeah. Alright, just a simple uptick here. We'll get rid of the Dreadbore. And I don't believe I want to nail this Ashiok because they could have like a... They could have all kinds of... Wow, a Spell Pierce. Alright. I think I'm just going to leave Ashiok at 4 in case they have Bolt. So they're doing a ritual here. Fact or Fiction. That's nice. I'll give them Baral or everything else. Maybe. I like this split. Like, I think Baral is what gets them out of this. Looks like they took all 4 cards. I have Kroxa coming, so we're in okay shape. We're in okay shape, guys. When I can actually play Kroxa into play now. I probably go over their stuff here. Let's go ahead and discard a Fatal Push. I could discard Kroxa as well. You know what? Let's discard Kroxa and just plan to escape it and a mill myself here. They got rid of their steam vents. We're going to mill ourselves here. And we're going to play Kroxa. That way their graveyard's empty. We have our Kroxa going. Make them discard 1 more card here. And then we'll be attacking plus Liliana. You think casting Kroxa would have been better? But now I have the 6/6 and I can attack next turn. And this makes them discard another card here. I don't know. They get rid of their Opt, so they have Pyretic Ritual and some other stuff. Again, this might eat a Bolt. They could also bounce something. So they repeal the Ashiok. Alright, so they repeal Ashiok, so I'm assuming they might have like Baral, Pyretic, Gifts, Land. Pyretic 3 unknowns. I might have just a counter for Ashiok too. We'll be probably doing Kroxa, Liliana Uptick, and then Fade Ashiok. One, two, three, four gifts. I will discard Manamorphose probably here. What are we doing? They already played their land, so Pyretic can't be cast right now. I guess technically a Manamorphose can't either. Land drop, Ashiok's pretty safe from a Spell Pierce. I'm getting 2 cards out of the hand minimum. Probably getting to play Ashiok again. So we have a Grape Shot and empty the Warrens. I can nail both of those, and that guarantees I'll get rid of them because of the Ashiok being played, probably. I'm going to put Grape Shot and empty in the yard, thinking that I can get this Ashiok down. We'll see. Alright. Discard. Wonder if I'm supposed to just discard Davriel. Leave myself with Fatal Push. It's probably okay. Gonna swing with Kroxa, play Ashiok. Maybe get the rest of everything. Only silent because I don't want to derail. There's a Pyretic. So they have Manamorphose and Serum plus an unknown card. What is that unknown? Past in Flames, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I think I just play the Ashiok, and if they counter it, that's fine, because it's 1 more card out of hand. And now here I have Fatal Push as well. And so who knows what their last 2 cards here are. Just an Aria Flame, alright. That's fine. You know? We could. We could. You are not incorrect. They might clock out trying to. They might. I mean, the other thing that's about to happen is they're probably very close to just about taking another ton of damage here. Potentially like 9 or whatever. So we'll make them discard here. We're going to use Ashiok to refuel. We're going to play our Kroxa after this attack, and we're going to empty their hand completely here. So we'll go ahead and attack. We're going to play a new Kroxa here. We're going to keep the tapped Kroxa is fine. They discard. And I'll probably just mill myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mill self. Although milling them is probably good here. Clear theirs. 1 card to draw. It's an opt. That's pretty good. I think next turn I might just Liliana down tick and just blow up lands or Aria. Thank them for the lands. Alright, this is 6 damage, unless it's like some random repeal here. It's a remand. Nice. There you go. We didn't need the rack. We didn't need Shrieking Affliction. We got there with Kroxa. And this Liliana is probably a down tick Aria split with lands. And we got it. There we go. Not bad. Whew. Alright, let's keep going. It's getting late. is also starting to lag a little bit. Hopefully we get there. We'll see if we can complete the full league. That's the intention, but if it gets too late, then I might have to go to bed. We'll see. Oh, there's the match. Join. All right. Would you like to play first? No. I gotta keep this. I will, basically, in Shark. I will. We're gonna keep this awesome hand. I'm gonna go out on a limb that I'm gonna find what I need. Uh-oh. Humans. The 5-0 dream. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, let's start with an Inquisition here. We can definitely shred their hand here. Thalia's an easy take. Cool. Yep, we're 2-0 right now. 2-0. Opponent's going to get to probably Reflector Mage here. What we can do here is we can actually just Wrench Mine. We can Wrench Mine here, I think. I could just blackmail to make sure I don't get anything weird, too. Blackmail plus Rack. Next turn, Wrench Mine and Inquisition. I'm going to blackmail plus Rack here just to grab whatever that last card is. And as mentioned, we can take lands. Yeah, I'll grab this Aether Vial. They had 2 lands there as well. Go Rack. They had a Ziggurat, I believe, and a Caverns. Alright, extra noble here. Luckily I can Wrench Mine if I'd like to. Can I erase this? Let's put this into play tapped here and Wrench Mine. I don't know if I can erase this or not. We probably need a removal spell. But we'll do 3 and they're going to do 4 back to me. What I could do is then, if they play the land, I can Liliana down tick. If they don't, I can Liliana up tick. Now I can check. Let's go ahead and check what's going on. If it's a card I can grab. It's not. So it's got to be just play the Liliana uptick. We definitely need some sort of removal. All right. They take 3. They can definitely go after Liliana if they want, or they can race us. They're going after Liliana. So if we get another Rack effect, that'd be good. There's a Thoughtseize. You think down tick was the play? So I take 3 instead? Gonna skip this Thoughtseize for 1 turn. We might. It's hard to say. Another Wrench Mine. Wrench Mine's nice because I don't have to do too much here. I guess there are two turns here. So I need to find a top deck here. Oh gosh. Well, I don't know if it would have mattered too much here. Bantus? One time? Oh, drawing another rack too. I'm a little bit off. Zale saw the way. I didn't see the way. I'm blinded. I'm blind. Down tick for sure. There's my removal. Lily was dying either way. Fair enough. Fair enough. We goofed. We goofed, guys. We goofed. All right. I think Kroxa is a little weaker here. I think Liliana could be a little weaker. One Raven's Crime out. Kind of good with one Thoughtseize out as well. Let's definitely bring in Blood Moons. Let's bring in the Culligan's Command. Probably a Bantus and like 2 Terminates is probably fine. Get rid of a Waste Knot and the Blackmail. And probably just another Raven's Crime. Yeah, they tend to not have too much for this matchup. I just need pretty much most of my removal. Play no more than 1 moon. That would be incorrect. That would be very, very much incorrect. Didn't I pull out an Inquisition somewhere? I'm going to put a Blackmail back in for this Thoughtseize. It would be incorrect because Blood Moon basically hoses the deck. Alright, would I like to play first? At this point, I probably do and look for Blood Moon kind of effects. So we'll go ahead and go on that line a little bit more. Alright, this hand's not very good. Has 2 removal spells, but they're a little bit late. So we're gonna mulligan this. Alright, this is a bit better. Bantus isn't too bad. We'll Inquisition something away, and we'll have our Shrieking. We can get rid of a Blood Crypt here. Your opponent plays at your LGS. Nice. Has Pioneer already died out? I really doubt it. I guess I'll take a Noble here. Just kind of slow down my opponent. Give me a couple turns since I was on the play. Ancient Ziggurat. Let's go ahead and Wrench Mine him. Made it a little harder for ourselves, but we have the Bantu, Shrieking. We have a lot of removal. Let's see here. Unsettled and Deputy. Right now they can't cast Auriok Champion, so that's good for us. That's a Meddling Mage. Well, I doubt they named Bantus. They didn't see that. Might name Rack, Fatal Push, Dreadbore, Terminate. Liliana. I could see some of those being named. Maybe Blood Moon because I have red. I wouldn't put it past him. Alright, they named Liliana. My turn. You could see Bantus being named. I wouldn't know. I don't play enough Rack to make that determination if it's a common sideboard card. Couldn't tell you. Alright. Our turn. We can put this into play tap so I don't take any damage here and get double shrieking down. I don't think my lovely opponent over there is going to really play anymore, though. So we'll have to make the best effort at this Bantu. I could see them getting a land going, hey, I'm going to Mantis Rider, and slamming the Mantis Rider. At which point, I'm good to go probably just Bantus. I don't know if I want to be super aggressive with waiting on this Bantus for one more turn. It's tough to say. All right, we're good. We're good to play Bantus now. We won't get to do anything next turn, but I'll get to play Liliana the following turn. All right, there's the champion. I'll play my land. I could probably have held that land in case I draw a nice one with this Liliana. Unsettled. Whenever you or a permanent. Good example. Good example here. Do I just dreadboard the Unsettled Mariner and just pass? Problem is this doesn't get targeted by much. I'm gonna go ahead and target this, get rid of it, because Liliana gets really weird with the down tick as well, because targeting costs 1 extra. If they say have lands and they're wanting to hold them or whatever, it gives me an opportunity to possibly nail this Auriok champion with the Liliana. So they're drawing here. That's a good sign. Unclaimed territory. Naming humans. And this is where I'd love to be able to just slam Liliana here, which looks like what I'm going to do. And just down tick, probably. If they have a hasty threat, fine. But then I'll get to Bantus that away. They'll have to commit cards to the board. Just a Thalia. This is good. This is good. This is good, 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 good. Yeah. Oh, no, I can't do both. If you have magical mana somewhere, let me know. Can't do both because of Thalia. Alright, well I want to keep Liliana around. I'm going to go ahead and Bantus here. And then we'll uptick. Try to get us closer to these Shrieking Afflictions. They ditch an Aether Vial. Just don't be a Mantis Rider. Reflector Mage, okay. I'm just going to go up here. Keep my Liliana around. Get rid of the Raven's Crime. If I top deck a land here, then the Raven's Crime is going to help us. Reflector Mage is obviously going to probably pick at Liliana here, but at least the Shrieking Afflictions are now online. So if I get lucky here and avoid a Mantis Rider, I at least will potentially have them down to 0 cards. They go after Liliana here. I'd actually not mind a land. Ooh, Fatal Push is really nice here. Alright. Go ahead and sack. Fatal Push is really nice. go ahead and nail Reflector Mage. The Horizon Canopy is kind of interesting here because it's going to draw him a card. But that was good. That was good. All right. Woo! Shriekings. What else? What else do I have to deal with? Another Thalia. All right. Nice. Nice. Good card. Good card. How's Kroxa been? Kroxa's been pretty decent. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Alright. I gotta just run it. I just have to run it as is here, guys. There's not much else I can do. I need a good set of cards here in the opening hand. That's what we need. If we don't get that, humans is gonna take us. Woo, baby. Gonna keep this. You know me and Blood Moon, best pals. Alright, no Aether Vial, please. Oh, no Aether Vial. Oh. Unclaimed territory. No turn one. Excellent. Alright, let's go fetch a basic. Come on. I'm so nervous, guys. I'm so nervous. I gotta take like a freebooter or a Thalia, probably. 2 Thalias, Lieutenants, Reflector Mage, and a Kessig. Have some water, dude? I'm gonna get some water after this match. We'll take a Thalia. I don't remember if I am or not. Horizon Canopy. Unsettled. Terminate's a really good card here, too. I'm just going to play the Prismatic Vista. And I'm going to crack it to kill a 3-mana spell here. Let them kind of burn this, and then I'm going to jam the Blood Moon, and we'll probably be pretty good. I don't think I want to take 3 a turn. Although it really shouldn't matter too much here. It's 1 less to go this direction. So I do this. Yes, I take damage here. It's 1 less human. Here for the trigger, they attack for 2. I Blood Moon them, and then I can Bontus or Terminate. And having another Bontus isn't too bad. Blood Moon here, pass turn. Now the trick here is that I have a Blood Moon, and I can't probably get all their cards out of their hand. So we'll need Kroxa probably to help us finish this game. Alright, let's terminate. I'd like to pay for this. Thank you. And I'll probably just go ahead and blackmail, kind of keep their hand in check a little bit. Let's take a Mantis. They have Reflector and Thalias. Alright. Alright, our opponent conceded. Woo! Alright, 3-0. Let me get some water and we'll continue. We'll play another match. 3-0. Let's see how we can do here. 3-0. You learn so much from watching me. Learn not to punt. Do not punt. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum, 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 ba-da-ba-dum. All right, hopefully we can find our last 2 matches here in a timely fashion. We would like to go to bed here in a little while, so. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Do I play Paper Magic as well? We're thinking about going to a paper event tomorrow. But no, I don't normally play a lot of paper. Hey, Newman, thank you for the follow. Alright, we're going to keep this. I don't have the red, but I have a rack and 2 discard spells here. Those seem good, and my opponent mulliganed. Humans? Might be humans again. We'll find out. Oh, it's Devoted Druid. Okay. All right. Well, I think I'll take the Devoted Druid. Oh, boy. This is going to be interesting. I do need red because I've already hit my Kroxas, which isn't the best. Give her. Red man? Thank you. I think I can safely just nail this noble here. Next turn I can Raven Crime plus Kroxa, and my opponent only has 1 land here. I'm going to try to go after them and hope that taking that noble... Oh yeah, they have no idea what we are. They have no idea. Yeah. That's what I like. We're gonna still bring in like Funeral Charms and Terminates. Clearly Jund. Bantus, Kolgans, Terminates, Funeral Charms. Waste Not, Blackmail can come out here. A Raven Crime. 1 Kroxa. Pair of Thought Seizes probably, and that will do it. Yeah, I think so. They're not going to keep another 1-lander, that's for sure. Alright, cheer. Alright, let's see if we can beat them. They're gonna play first again. We're gonna keep this sweet hand. We're gonna blow up the world. They're not gonna know what hit them. Whew. Let's get that fast win. Temple Garden. Tapped. That's a good sign for us. I'm just gonna fetch so I can F6 here because client's being a little laggy. Alright. Keep more land? Looks like it. Should have brought in Blood Moon apparently. Wrench Mine is Bay. We'll get to that card in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and Dreadbore. Because I don't want them to have some random like combo turn here. We'll get back to that. Duskwatch Recruiter's not terrible. I'm tempted to just Liliana downtick here. So let's go ahead and do that. That seems safe. Gets rid of the Dusk Watch. I haven't really indicated that I am Rack. I don't want to like indicate at all that I am Rack in any sense of the word. I have the Bantus, K command to terminate. I'm going to wrench mine them. It's going to be good. They need not know what I am doing. Uh-oh. Alright. Let's go ahead and uptick. Get rid of a land probably here. Alright. There's a spike feeder. Let's wrench mine here, and the gig's going to be up here. They're going to go ahead and discard 2 cards. They're going to have exactly Coco. They're going to hit some cool, sweet things. We're going to terminate one of them, and then we'll be in good shape. Here we go. So the last 2 cards disappear from their hand. They're going to get some sweet cards here. I feel it. They're going to be sweet. Heliod and Seer. We'll see what they discard. Excuse me. And I'm actually just going to go ahead and nail this. Terminate it. Go ahead. They'll scry. That's fine. Oh, they put it on top. They like that card. Oh, because it's a Hex Drinker. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I guess I could Bantus it. The gig's up. My Bantus. Command during their draw step. I don't think I need to here. I think I can Bantus pretty safely. I'm going to Bantus. I'm going to rack them. I'm going to uptick Liliana and lose my K command. And that way I can kill whatever creature they put into play. The only thing that I'm afraid of is a Coco here. And then I have a good hold on this game. Drops a land. Draws with the land. Plays their creature. Okay. I had a Kroxa, which is actually a pretty good card. I can nail them here. This is good because then I can discard my Kroxa next turn and then play it as a blocker. You think I just won? Might have. I might have. Okay, they're going to draw step. Or draw there. Rack hits them. They have 2 cards. They play a bird. Gonna make them discard that last card. Oh, Bantus. Alright. Discard. We'll discard Kroxa here. Ooh. They veil. So, yeah. We're gonna discard Kroxa. Going to cast Kroxa here. That veil did nothing. It gave their stuff hexproof. Gave their stuff hexproof, but we got it. The W. The W. They had no idea that we were rack and then we stacked them up. We're 4-0. I'm going to be right back. I need to use the restroom. 4-0. last match of the night. We are going to be probably heading out pretty quick after this because it's late. Whew. Let's do this. We can do this. We got this. Red racks me. It's a red rack 'em stack 'em. We're like so jazzed. It's like, ugh. I don't need to be so jazzed. Calm down. I play poorly if I'm jazzed. Rack dose. Called Kroxa. Red Kroxa. I don't know. I just call it red rack. It's 8 rack with red cards. Alright, opponent, where are you at? We need one final opponent for the night. I can't leave you guys hanging. We got to finish this last match. Can't leave you hanging. It has been awesome times. Come on, where's his last opponent? Come on. Here we go. Final opponent. Raid boss. Let's hope we have a good one. We're not going to play first. Hand looks pretty good. We'll keep it. Hand looks reasonably good. Alright. Creatures it is. Oh, crap. It's this deck. Ancient Stirring finds an amulet. Alright, well, I guess I could blackmail them. I could probably Raven's Crime. Let's go ahead and Raven's Crime starting, because if I draw a land, then I can Raven's Crime and blackmail. And they'll probably play Amulet plus a land here. And that would be good for us. Yeah, I don't know about this matchup. This matchup feels dangerous. We do have Blood Moons. They're going to pick up the land. Not turd. Alright. Cancel. You know what? Maybe I should just play Waste Not here and get going. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to go for it. They have no idea what I'm doing now. They're like, what? Alright, Dryad here. I can Liliana down tick this as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I could Inquisition. I can ooh. Alright, let's Inquisition first so that I get options from my blackmail. Alright, so we have an Azusa, an Arbor, an Amulet, and a Summoner's Pact. Ironically, there's no land here, which is what I was hoping to grab. Crap. I wanted a land. I mean, I guess I can just take the Summoner's Pact here. We'll draw a card. Kroxa is not a bad one here. I will now blackmail them. And we'll just take... I mean, do I just take Amulet here? I probably just take Amulet now. We draw another card. And now I just play the land here and Ravens Crime them? I'll just Ravens Crime them now to draw one more card and set us up for next turn. They'll get rid of Arbor probably, yeah. So now I create a 2/2, which is a blocker. We pass turn, and they have Azusa. Summoner's Pact. 3/4. Euro. Interesting. Plays Euro. Gets a land. Bounces. Probably Teleria West. Replays Teleria West. So they have a Azusa in hand. So I can play Kroxa to make them discard, and then I get another creature, or I can Liliana down tick. This thing's gonna come back, right? You gotta pay for Pact. Yeah, that's true. Dryad needs to go. Alright. We'll go ahead and kill Dryad here. Kill Dryad, get in for 2, play this land out so I can set some interesting things up next turn. Pass turn. They pay for Pact. I don't know what they're going to top deck here. But I can't imagine they're going to really play it. I can then Kroxa plus Shrieking plus Rack here. And get another creature. Play the land. Alright. So each player discards. We'll discard probably just Kroxa here. Set that up for next turn. I could even play Kroxa right now. If I do that, I'm setting up probably for a win next turn. So let's go ahead and play Kroxa here. And that'll probably set us up for a win. Cool. Because Kroxa will do some damage this turn. I get to attack. Liliana can do either down tick or up tick. Doesn't really matter to me. And then I'll have Rack and Shrieking plus this Liliana. Feels good. Feels good. So nervous. Euro draws a card, so there is that going for them. But then I can just like, I could like ignore this, uptick and swing. It's the Battle of the Titans. Okay, they put a land into play. All right, and they have an unknown card here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make them discard. Rack, rack. Just kill this. Yeah, I think I just kill. Oh my gosh, they just put the Ghost Quarter into play. This is a kill. Rackin', rackin', stackin', stackin'. Rack, shrieking, swing. Deal the damage. 10 plus 3. 6. Double rack. Woo! Need one more. Let's go. Alright. Blood Moon, definitely an interesting thing and what I want to be doing. Ashioks aren't too bad for the search effects. And the graveyard. Terminates are probably not too bad either. I don't think I want voids. I don't know about a Bantus. Alright, Fatal Push is a little bit weak. Dreadbore and Terminate are better. Raven's Crimes aren't maybe the best. Because I'll be bringing in Blood Moons and Terminates for those. Is Wrenchmine very good? They have Amulet. Definitely want these Blood Moons and these Terminates. I want these Ashioks too. Ditch one Kroxa for an Ashiok. Kroxa's kind of like a way to block Titan too. Let's get rid of the Waste Knot for the Ashiok. And I'll take one Kroxa out for another Ashiok. And we'll run this. I kind of want to bring this Bantus in too, but I'm afraid of overboarding here. If I overboard, this is going to be a problem. You take one Inquisition out and bring one extra Bantus in. We'll run this because I have a lot of like hate cards. Feel the Dead will be a problem? Yeah, it's fair. That's why Blood Moon's here. I think I mulligan this. This isn't good enough. Oh, baby, guys. Oh, hotness. Oh, my gosh. I can just ditch this Shrieking. We're going to town. I just ditched the Shrieking. We'll get a Shrieking later. We do need kind of one more black source. Definitely got a Prismatic and go for that black source though. Come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright. Prismatic, fetch. Basic swamp. Go. I mean, we have the lands. We'll see what we do here. Ghost Quarter. Nasty. Amulet. Alright. Blood Crypt tapped. Rack 'em. Go. Alright. I need them to tap out of that Ghost Quarter so they can't go get a basic. And I'll probably slam Blood Moon. Oh, I'm so scared. Ashiok on 3? I mean, I guess I could Ashiok on 3. The Ghost Quarter doesn't matter, and then I can follow it with a Blood Moon. Uh-oh, double Amulet here. That speaks Blood Moon to me. Yeah, but they're now going to put a lot of mana into play. Please Pact. If they Pact, it's going to be ridiculous. Yeah, Fun Pedal. I'm very aware of that. We play Red Prison on this channel. Basic Forest. Tireless Tracker, huh? Ghost Quarter Forest here. If they have a dual land here, they can play Titan. Yeah, but guys, if I play Lily and Sack, and if they have another dual land, and they could have Titan here. I guess we know 2 of the cards. I mean, it's probably Lily, but man, we're risking quite a bit here. But maybe the tracker is because they're behind here. All right, we'll try this. Please work. I guess the Blood Moon's not as lethal because of the forest. Don't have a dual land. Don't have the... Don't have it. Oh, don't make 6 mana, please. Dang it. Alright. They get a Valakut and a Hanaware. So they're going to kill Liliana here. We can hide that we have Blood Moon. Not show it to them. If I get a Terminate off the top, we're going for it. But if we don't get a Terminate, I might just pass. Maybe Wrench Mine them or something. Field the Dead, Teleria West here. Terminate? This isn't really worth it to show Blood Moon because the Blood Moon doesn't do anything. They have Forest in hand and they have another that they can go get. I think I concede. Ashiok buys a turn. I mean, like, Inquisition Wrench Mine's kind of weird. The problem is that Ashiok... I mean, I guess Ashiok kind of buys a turn. Then they know about it. But I guess they are expecting Ashiok. You know what? Let's play Ashiok and maybe they'll kind of, like, fetch aggressively next game. I'll go ahead and mill them. See if we get anything else. There's an Engineered Explosives. Rack. I really don't want to really show them that I have this Blood Moon. But I don't mind playing like an extra turn here. And I'll probably go ahead and Inquisition and Wrench Mine them before we go to other things. Maybe they'll Summoner's Pact here and we'll get lucky. Because this doesn't search. They're killing Ashiok. I don't know. Maybe we'll get lucky here. Floating mana with Teleria West. If they randomly Summoner's Pact and don't properly put lands into play, we can Blood Moon them and win. We're kind of hoping that they go, hey, this is a great opportunity to go get a few things with a pact, and then we can attempt a Blood Moon win. And as silly as it seems, maybe like an Inquisition, and if we have a land, they might pact in response. Like they don't want to lose their pact potentially. It's just a potential. There's no guarantees here. Teleria West. This is a good sign. Let's see here. Unless they get Dryad? No, Blood Moon would be on top. Alright, let's go ahead and Inquisition here. Inquisition, potentially Wrench Mine. See, if I had the land here, I bet they packed. So they have Baloth. I don't exactly want to Wrench Mine that away. 6, 10. I'm going to go ahead and just do this for kind of a little bit of fun here. Maybe they top deck a Summoner's Pact and do something really strange. This kind of makes them feel like they're in real good control of the game. Maybe they'll make a mistake here. Because I am at 19. Plays their basic forest. Could always top deck a Bantus. That'd be kind of weird. See where that takes us. They get the second forest, they do beat us game 2 here. I'll probably Inquisition and allow them to attack one more time. I don't want to indicate that having the second forest wins them the game. We don't want to present that to them. Okay, they're going to pick up a land here. Inquisition. Alright. They do have Force of Vigor. That's good to know. So they have an out to Blood Moon. Out to Blood Moon. They might use it on rack effects, though. This targets 2 things. So it's going to be tough to beat them game 3. We have a shot, though. We'll go ahead and concede here. We have a shot, but it's a long one. Alright. Are we changing anything? I wonder if I can have something a little more proactive than the Dreadbore. If I bring something more proactive in here because I'll be on the draw, I'm thinking like the Inquisition or Raven's Crime. I might even consider a Kroxa. Kroxa instead of the Dreadboard, just one extra win condition. Also a blocker. I know that gives me an extra one, but we can fuel it with Ashiok. K-Command's interesting because it gets rid of Amulet. It's my only way to get rid of Amulet, and that would be something to consider as well. I don't think I'm going to bring K-Command in because it doesn't really do much more than the Amulet. I guess it does discard, but I think extra Kroxa makes more sense here. Alright, what I like to play first... So the answer's got to be no here, right? Even though I have Blood Moon, or am I saying yes and trying to get Blood Moon? What do we think? If I say yes and try to get Blood Moon, I can get it on turn 3, potentially. I can Thoughtseize or Inquisition something away. It's harder to beat them with our rack strategy by doing that. I think it might be on the play. We're almost a little more like red-black control. Let's go on the play. This hand is not keepable. Alright, this is an easy mulligan. We gotta find some hate cards. Alright. Wrench Mine. And 2 Lilianas. I don't know what this does. What's up, Marin? This hand's not very good. I only have 3 Blood Moons. I do have things like Thoughtseize and Inquisition, which would be a lot better than this Wrench Mine. It'd be really bad to Wrench Mine here and they have Baloth. I can probably keep this, but we need a really solid top deck. Like a real solid one. They did not mulligan. They did not mulligan. Breeding Pool tap for our opponent. It's kind of a good sign for us. Start with a Wrench Mine. Maybe get 2 things. Don't be Baloths, please. Alright, we got rid of a Summoner's Pact and a Gruul Turf here. Alright. What's up, Dope Dragon? How's it going? How's it going? I'm trying to win. Semen Growth Chamber bounces this. Alright, I'm going to play Liliana, uptick, and get rid of this Blood Crypt for me. This way I can actually play Liliana again and do some stuff. We also have the rack. I kind of want to keep both of those cards. 2 Summoner Packs pitched. Liliana is a dangerous card here because of the Baloth that we saw, but we're going to go ahead and run it. Run it, run it, run it. There's Euro. Ashiok would be okay here. Please. Alright, bonus land here. Do I care about this bonus land, or do I just like rack an uptick and then wait for Euro to be played, maybe? I think it's just rack uptick. I need a second red. I don't need a second or a third black. I'll do this. Just keep hoping that I don't hit anything dangerous here. No amulet, which is good. Opponent's gone back to the graveyard. Wonder if they're pivoting back and forth. Alright, they get rid of a Once Upon a Time. If I get lucky enough to use this Liliana ult, splitting lands, it's not a terrible idea. Alright, so we're floating 4 mana. We don't have double blue. Rex Sage kills the Rack. That's fine. I prefer to keep the Rack around, but it is what it is. Okay. All right. Let's play Kroxa here. And then let's down-tick Lily to kill Rex Sage. To get rid of an amulet. I'm going to get rid of their Rex Sage here and pass turn. We're keeping this extra Lily just in case. Kind of hoping. Praying. A Blood Moon would really like take this game away from them. I was going to. Alright, Primeval Titan. We're going to get some lands here. Probably a bouncy land. A bouncy land. Our own land here to get Kroxa back would be tempting. I need a fetch land here. If I can get a fetch land, that'd be fantastic. Well, it's not a fetch land. So there's a Teleria West in my opponent's hand. If they do Teleria West, they're not getting Hero back immediately. I probably have to just kill this Titan and then play our land and pass turn. We'll see what they want to do here. Alright, Summoner Pact for probably Primeval Titan. I do that. Replays a Primeval Titan here. Gonna go get more lands. Teleria West, unknown card in hand. Kingdom for a Moon? I know, right? A Moon will do it here. They get the extra forest. Moon will not do it anymore. And now we can't kill Primeval Titan. So I need like a Dreadbore. Kroxa can come into play here. They play a land. They get an extra dude. You're a turn late, Ashiok. Ah! So I can uptick Liliana, get Kroxa. Problem is I'm not putting any pressure on them. I almost need a Bantus. Play Ashiok here. We'll mill ourselves. There's a Terminate coming. I don't have to uptick necessarily, but I probably should to clear the card out of their hand. We'll pass turn. Alright. Primeval Titan's definitely a very good card. That's for sure. I was doing so well. Doesn't look like a 5-0 anymore, unfortunately. They're going to kill Ashiok here and Liliana. Well, Amulet honestly pays for our entire leagues of 2020 with our other decks, so we've beaten up on Amulet quite a few times. Maybe it's finally our turn. Alright, what do we got? What's left? Floats mana with Teleria West. Uses Teleria West. Teleria West goes and gets. I swear, if they have, like, I guess Bajuka Bog, we're just screwed here. Engineered Explosives on 2. Gonna put it on 3 here for Blood Moon. Alright, well, gotta put the big boy in. There we go. Pass turn. At least I have a blocker, but I'm going to take 8. Oh. Plus they can go get like Valakut soon. It's going to be bad. They're going to go wide. I need Bantus next. I guess I get to replay this possibly. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What if I blocked here? Well, I guess they're going to get creatures to block. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I should have gone for a moon. Based on what my opponent played this game around, the moon probably would have been okay. They have so many lands, guys. Oh. That's a bummer. They should cast Summoner's Pact. They should just do it. It won't matter because the Engineer Explosive's on 3. The Blood Moon is taken care of. Well, we had a good run. I did. It happens. Alright. GG's. Our 4-0 run runs into Amulet and gets us. Bummer. Oh, bummer. 4-1 though. It's a good run. Not bad. Yeah, we didn't have double black, so there was like questions. A few turns later, they did draw a Force of Vigor, so they would have been able to take care of the Blood Moon as well, because we saw that before that game ended. Would it have been better? Possibly. Anyway, red rack here in Modern. We brought in the Blackmail and the Waste Knot. Both did fairly well. Blood Moon's definitely good, and so is the Ashiok. We just didn't quite get it there at the end, but I can't be disappointed. Can't be disappointed at all. All right. It is. We dumpster Amulet all the time. So like I said, it was probably time for us to get dumpstered. Probably so.